it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here for Aries Sun and Aries Rising horoscope from the new moon in Scorpio to the new moon in Sagittarius. This is from November 1st to November 30th. Let's go ahead and jump in. So Aries, this new moon on November 1st is starting something new in your 8th house. This is the house of secrets. This could be a new investment. This could be a new affair. This could be a potential real estate. You might, you might pick up a book and start reading and studying the occult. Some sort of new start around secrets, around you and your partner's money relationships, or you and your partner's sexual relationships. Something around there is starting afresh. Mercury is also there at this time, and so you'll be discussing it with your partner, thinking about it, going over it. There is also a beautiful water trine in the air right now. So you are passionate and you are motivated about this new start. So this is something you're going to want to start. This is something you're going to want to do. It should be a pretty beautiful time. On the 2nd of November, this water trine will perfect. And so we are going to be passionate about this fantasy, maybe passionate about some spirituality. For you, Aries, this would be an excellent time to start studying tantric sex. I mean, why not? The energy's there. And then on November 3rd is going to be a bit of a doozy. So we have the energy of overdoing it, with the energy of power struggles and control that transforms us in hopefully not a violent way, but it's there. So just be aware. We've also got the ability to heal and come to our senses. And also on this day, Mercury moves into the sign of Sagittarius. So we're going to be thinking bigger, broader, more wonderful thoughts. And this is going to be in your house of your houses of secrets, your house of your family. There's probably going to be some family news or transformations going on at this time. So just be aware. This energy really starts on Friday the 1st and does a lot of manifestation on the 3rd. So be aware of that. On the 4th, Mars moves into Leo. So in your chart, this is the 5th house. So you're going to want to you're going to be energized by being around your kids, doing projects with your kids, having fun. Don't yell at them. The energy will be there though. Don't yell at them. But Mars is going to be in Leo for the rest of the month. So just, take this time. Go for a walk with the kids, do an art project. It's going to be a good time for that. Now, on Monday, November 4th, that particular day, the sun in the sky in Scorpio is going to be squaring Saturn. So if you approach the kiddos on this day to do something, they're probably going to say no. Ask them again tomorrow. Ask them again the rest of the month. Because it's prime time for you to hang out and be creative and to have fun. But there's going to be something holding the men back on November 4th. That's going to be in your house of secrets, and Aries, you're going to be held back on Monday the 4th. In your houses of secrets, your houses of worship, you may have some discussions with God about how He's hurt you in the past, or you're feeling restricted by Him. So just know that's Monday, November 4th. Of course, the 5th is election day. Go vote. The 6th of November, we've got this beautiful energy. Women are going to be getting along with people in authority. Women are going to be getting along with men. This is also going to be expressed through the masses the day after the election. It sounds like it's not going to be as tragic and traumatic as it can be. It's an excellent time, Aries, for you to work with your wife, for you to work with the women in your life, your mother. This is an incredibly beautiful energy that has taken place. Then we get to the 9th of November. On November 9th, you are going to be having fantasies, wants, desires about traveling. Maybe you're thinking of going back to school, something about a foreign country, mastering a thought process or a study. That's going to be kind of a fantasy that you have on that day, November 9th. It'd be a beautiful day to do some art, a beautiful day to sing, be creative, worship, have some spiritual time. November 9th, that urge is going to be there, so just be prepared for that, Aries. Okay, so Venus is going to be in your 10th house of work. This is your legacy. This is how you appear in the world. So you're going to be looking good at work come the 12th of November, and this energy is there with you for the rest of the month. So this is a good time to shine. Excellent time to take some work photos, any sort of promotional photos, anything like that you need for work. It's a good time to do it. Mercury is also going to be squaring Saturn on that day, though. So once again, you may be trying to reach the kiddos. Something may be going on, and there's going to be resistance there. If you're making phone calls that day, you may be struggling to reach somebody. Maybe the person in charge of your kids is calling you, giving you news you don't really like. But that energy is going on November 12th. And then on November 15th, we've got the full moon in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus is in your house of finances, and you're normally pretty conservative with your finances, Aries. You like to have money in the bank, you like to have a plan, you like to know where things are going. The past 6 years, though, Uranus, the planet of chaos and destruction, has been traveling through your second house. So this full moon is going to show some kind of surprise with your finances. This isn't necessarily bad, but it is something you're not planning on. So this may be a surprise bill, this may be a surprise payment, but something out of the blue and that you're not suspecting is going to be happening financially at the full moon on the 15th of November, Aries. So just be aware of that. On the 17th, some kind of secret's going to come up from someone outside of yourself that's going to be a surprise about your finances. This is probably going to be the energy still connected with that full moon. So just be aware. Someone's kind of going to be confronting you. Maybe good, maybe bad. We don't know with Uranus, but it's coming forth. So be aware of that. On the 18th, we are going to be overthinking, overspeaking, being rather dramatic. So on the 18th, Mercury is opposite Jupiter. And so once again, you are thinking about traveling, you are thinking about mastery in whatever subject, and there is so much going on in your community, with your siblings, with the people around you, even the ones that you didn't choose to hang out with, they're there, and you're wanting to escape. You're wanting to run away and be like, let me get away from these folks. And so that's on the 18th. Then on the 19th, the 19th is a little bit of a beautiful energy. So it's the energy of healing. It's the energy of being a little bit sensitive. It'll be a good day to pray, meditate, listen to some music, maybe do some art. You're going to be thinking about some wounds from the past, thinking about, how to release them. These, for you Aries, may be wounds from the church. This may be wounds from college professors, people who were in charge of you at some point in that journey of mastery. Like it's going to be easier to forgive them that day. Tears may pop up. It may be unusual, but that memory is going to come, and you're going to let it go, and you're going to feel better, which is great. Because then we are just in time. On the 20th of November, Pluto moves back into Aquarius and will be there for 19 years. So Aries, Aquarius rules your house of friendships. There are going to be transformations and changes with your friends. On Wednesday the 20th, you may get into a fight or an argument with your friends. There's going to be something that comes to the surface, something that's been below that you've been putting off, that you've been turning your head to, and it's going to show up, and it's going to kind of be in your face. So you're going to have to deal with some friendships on the 20th of November, and it may be conflictual, so just be aware of that, Aries. On the 21st of November, That's the Thursday. Venus and Saturn are having a friendly connection. And so Venus, remember, is in your house of work and career and how you look. And Saturn is currently in your 12th house. You have been trying to get your thoughts together. You have been trying to put things together around spiritual practices. Maybe you've had a restriction in sleep. But something about those struggles with Saturn in the 12th house is encouraging blessings in your work life. You're looking good at work, regardless of maybe a lack of sleep, or Saturn in the 12th house a lot of times can cause a mild depression. Regardless, whatever it is, you're looking good at work. So if you're expecting an award or a bonus or just someone to say, hey, Aries, you did a good job today, that's more likely to take place on Thursday, the 21st of November. On the 22nd, the sun moves into Sagittarius. So this gives you a boost of energy. This is one of your cousin signs, and y'all are in the same triplicity. The sun is also going to sextile Pluto. So this is going to affect you. Once again, this house of mastery is being activated quite a bit for you this month. So this is a mentor, someone who leads you or teaches you. This may be someone that travels with you, and they're going to stimulate the struggles, the unspoken conversations, the things that you haven't confronted in your friend group. Expect a mentor or someone that you travel with to kind of stimulate those conversations with your friends. It'll be a little bit transformative. Just be aware of that on the 22nd. So on Sunday, the 24th of Thanksgiving, Mercury in the sign of Sagittarius, this has been going on in your 9th house of long distance travel and mastery, Mercury goes retrograde. So traffic's normally never really great on the Sunday before Thanksgiving, but all the more so this year. So just expect there to be traffic problems. Technology may not work right. Just not the day to buy technology. Just know Sunday the 24th, Mercury's going retrograde in Sagittarius. So you may be thinking back on travels and trips. You may be wanting to get the heck out of Dodge again. Just be aware of that, Aries. And so then on the 27th, Wednesday, this is the day before Thanksgiving, we have the sun trining Mars. So the sun, once again, is in your house of long distance travel and mastery. Mars is in your 5th house with your kids. So you're going to feel good. You're probably going to be bragging to your kids about some travels, about some things you're going to do. This is like, hey, look at me, I'm the man, sort of thing. Obviously, if you're a woman, you may be like, hey, look at me, I'm better than a man. But this is feeling good. This is feeling energized. Go out and play with the kids. It's going to be fun, because on the 28th, Thanksgiving, things are going to be a little bit prickly. So early in the morning on the 28th, the moon is squaring Mars. Women we're going to feel a little irritated, a little bit like a wet cat. We may not whoop tail, but we going to think about it. And then Venus is going to be squaring Chiron. This is a little bit of the energy of drinking too much and then telling someone what you think, which, it's Thanksgiving. It's not the therapist chair. So just be aware of this. Aries, this energy is in your work houses and your 1st house. So this may be someone from work letting you know your problems, your struggles, what you really look like. This may not be a pretty moment on the 28th. And then we come to the end of the month. The 30th is the new moon in Sagittarius. So once again, Aries, you may be going on that trip after all. This is a new start in that house of mastery. So go ahead and be making plans. Call your travel agent. December could be a good time. So thanks for hanging out with me, Aries, and that was your horoscope for November 1st through November 30th. Enjoy the month.